Welcome to NoArt, a complete ERP solution for automobile dealers and service stations. Here at NoArt, we provide one-stop shop solution for ERP solutions for automobile dealers. The most important feature is the cost for the ERP solution. As compared to the big names in the market, we provide open source solutions using iDempiere with more or less same functionality in budget. Not because the quality is low, but because the technology we use at NoArt is open source, where you don't incur licensing cost according to the number of users or royalty cost on big names that can be curtailed availing the same benefits. Key features: comprehensive vehicle classification, complete vehicle booking to delivery lifecycle, complete vehicle service management lifecycle, general ledger management, account receivables management, account payables management, inventory management for vehicles and parts, customer relationship management, financial management, human resource management. Now let's move on to the ERP solution using iDempiere.
Okay, so here we have the login screen for iDempiere. The user is automobile admin. Password we've already entered. I'll select the role. Here the role is automobile admin. Now we have created two warehouses. The organization, one is a dealer warehouse and one is a service station. We would go with dealer. Now that is the home screen for iDempiere. You can see, just to have a look and feel of the iDempiere. Now the search button, it has the peculiar functionality that whatever window you want to achieve, like you want to go to, you can just type the name. Suppose we'll be starting with purchase order, and here we get the purchase order. Now the window would show you the last created purchase order with all the details from the user, but we will be creating a new one. Now the document type is purchase order. Here's the business partner, which we have already configured. We'll be going with Balaji Autos. Now as soon as I've selected the business partner, all the related information automatically pops up. Just I need to save the information and the PO line is ready to purchase the product, for placing the order for the product. Now here you can see that is the product info window. Here I'll get the products. We will be purchasing, say, Mahindra Centuro. Now here, as soon as I select the product again, the default quantity would be 1, and the prices which are coming, they are the default prices for the price list which has been set for that product. Now I'll be selecting it. I've already selected. Let the quantity be 10. I'll select 10 and I'll save it. Now upon saving, automatically it would total the line amount to quantity into price. So my line is created. I'll just complete the purchase order from document action, complete, and it's completed. And in the back end you can see the posting is also being done. As I place the order, let me create the receipts. That is the material receipt. Now as you can see, again the last receipt received from this window would be automatically appearing, but we would be creating a new one. Document type is material receipt. I'll select the vendor again. Our vendor was Balaji Autos. Now the best functionality over the screen is create lines from. I don't need to go to the receipt line. I directly create lines from, and I'll get the purchase order. The purchase order which we just prepared. You can see the quantity is 10 for Mahindra Centuro. And the line has been automatically created. All and all I need to do is complete, and I have received the goods. Now you can see the posting has been automatically done. That is the accounting side. That is dealer warehouse. We have accounted for 300,000. So the respective accounts would be automatically hit. Now we have received the goods, but how can we see that we have actually received? So we can just go to the product window. Now these are the searching parameters, search key and name and description for the product, which we assign them while defining a product. Now this is the grid view. If you don't want the form view, you'll have all the products over here defined. We'll be going for Mahindra Centuro. Here it's located at. So in today's date, you'll find that we have on-hand quantity for 21 goods. So now I'll be getting the invoice from the vendor. It's invoice vendor. Again the same functionality, the last created invoice, but we'll be creating the new one. The target document is AP invoice. The business partner, it's Balaji Autos. And again the same functionality for invoices. I have two options. Either I can create it from purchase order, or I can select the receipt line. I'll be creating from purchase orders. The quantity is 10, the product is Mahindra Centurion, and we are done. Automatically the invoice line would be created and the accounting would be done automatically. Now when we have received an invoice, we need to make the payments to the vendor. So you can see, you can set process. So now the document type is AP payment. I'll be selecting the business partner to whom I need to pay. That is Balaji Autos. And now I'll be just saving the record. Now see, if you're making a payment, the important thing is the bank account. So I need to select the bank account from, we've already defined two bank accounts. So we'll be selecting the bank account and I'll be saving the transaction. And now we'll be going on to the payment line. Directly I can select the invoice for that vendor. And you can see there are two invoices for that vendor. Simply I'll save the transaction. I'll come back to the payment. Now the payment amount over here, just for a cross checking, I'll just enter the amount and I'll complete the document. So the payment is complete. So now we have procured the goods. Let's sell some goods. We'll be creating a sales order. Now this is the sales order window, the last created sales order. We'll be creating a new standard order with our customer as Mr. Beckham. Let's select Mr. Beckham. So as soon as the customer has been selected, all the details have automatically popped up. We need to save the details and we'll come to the order line. Now what product Mr. Beckham needs? Okay, we have purchased Mahindra Centuro, so let's sell some Mahindra Centuro to Mr. Beckham. Now he needs 5 Mahindra Centuro. The price is automatically coming from the price list, but we'll be selling at a higher price. The total automatically gets calculated. We'll save the order line and we'll complete the order. The order is completed and the posting has been done automatically. Now we'll be creating this shipment for Mr. Beckham. We'll be creating a new shipment. The order which we just created. And automatically all the details come up. We'll be saving the record and we'll be going to the shipment line. We'll be choosing the sales order line and automatically the details would get filled. We'll be saving the record and we'll be coming back to the shipment and we'll be completing the shipment. So our shipment is completed and the goods have been delivered. Now let's raise an invoice to Mr. Beckham. Now it's the invoice for the customer. Now we'll be creating a new invoice for the customer. It would be an AR invoice. Mr. Beckham. We again need to select the price list and the create lines from functionality will help us to directly create the line items for the invoice. Now you can see the lines have been automatically created over here. So we'll be just completing the invoice, and the invoice is done. Let's receive the payment from Mr. Beckham. Here we have the payments. Be creating a new payment. The document type would be AR receipt, and we'll be choosing Mr. Beckham. Now here we need to select a bank account because we are doing a monetary transaction. We need to select the order. Now here is an open order. We need to save the record, and here you can allocate the receipt. Just need to select an invoice. It would be automatically getting the details. Need to save. You'll come back to the payment. You need to allocate like the amount, that for how much you have created. It's done, and your payment would get completed. So now we have covered the purchase order, we have received the goods, we have made an invoice, we have made the payments, then we have created a sales order, then we have shipped the goods, we have waived the invoice from ourselves, and we have received the AR receipts from the customer.
Key benefits for our solution: multi-company support, multi-branch support, multi-currency support, rolling up data at company level, user-friendly import-export, interactive reports, dashboards and charting, extensible through configuration, fine-grained security model, intuitive user interface. For further details, queries and comprehensive demonstrations, reach us at